Hi everyone, my name is Steph, this is Kidlit Joy and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to review One Word, A Girl's Quest to Learn Her Grandfather's First Hidden Language by Melissa Jane Fogarty. She wrote and illustrated this book, and this is a really gorgeous book that was sent to me for review by Hachette, so thank you very much to them. The blurb on the back says, A girl's quest to learn her grandfather's hidden first language. When Myra stays with Pop, it feels like home. Myra loves Pop's house. She loves the old photos on the walls, the clutter down the hall, and the time they spend together. One day, when Myra overhears Pop speaking a different language on the phone, she asks if he will teach her just one word. But Pop refuses. As Myra discovers Pop's painful past, together they'll take steps towards reclaiming what was taken. So this book talks about the trauma of our stolen generation and the fact that our First Nations people, once white people settled here, were punished for speaking their own languages. In fact, many of these languages. The reason why we have so many picture books coming out in Australia at the moment featuring different First Nations languages is that people are trying to save and reclaim and build up these language groups again. And sharing that with new generations is one way to do that. But in this book, Myra, every time she asks her grandfather to teach her his language, he does refuse. He changes the subject, he ignores the question, so on and so forth, because he has that trauma of the fact that when he was a child, he wasn't allowed to speak it. The only person he spoke his language to, I believe, was his sister. And even then, they could be punished if they were overheard. And it's really hard for him to overcome that by sharing the language with his granddaughter. And so through the course of the book, it's Myra understanding that, but also wanting to have that same connection with her grandfather. And it does start with one little moment of him sharing one word with her towards the end of the book and understanding how important that is and how that's an opportunity for him to reclaim his past as well. It's a really, really stunning book, beautifully illustrated. There is a great letter from the author at the back of the book that talks about her own experiences of finding out that her grandfather could still speak his first language and she wanted him to share it with her, and that he didn't because he was afraid and still lived with the fear that his grandchildren would not be treated the same way if they were speaking in their first language. And her message is that reclaiming that is a way of reclaiming your culture, reclaiming your history, and reclaiming power, especially in a land that has been colonized. There are beautiful illustrations. I just adore these end papers. They are so beautiful. And I am really, really grateful to have been sent this and to be able to share it with you and add it to my First Nations picture book collection. In the description below, I'm going to leave links where you can find out more information about this book if you so choose. I'd love to know, have you read this or anything else by the author? Feel free to let me know. If you want to let me know that you're here but you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to leave a yellow heart emoji. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.